And many people actually, when they come to class, the first thing they ask you to help them with is how to use the microphone. The first thing that is going to play you is switching on the microphone. Have you seen people who start speaking and they, hello, technician, microphone. And then when the technician comes, he switches on the microphone and the microphone is working. What does that mean? You do know how to do what? To switch on the microphone. But within that time, if your nerves were at 20, they are rising. Tip number 1, how to switch on the microphone. Most microphones that you're going to use, they are called directional microphones. There are different types of microphones, but most times in public speaking, you have to use directional microphones. Most directional microphones have a switch that looks like this. There are those that have a switch that is below, that you only switch on by long pressing, but most have a sliding switch. This slider has 3 steps. It has an off, and then it has a standby, la 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 la, nothing. And lastly, it has an on, la 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 la. When you are going to speak, make sure you slid the microphone till the end. Tip number 2, how you hold the microphone. Never hold the microphone at the bottom, because most microphones, their signal receiver or sender is below here. So when you grab down here, you have blocked the signals. So either we are not hearing you properly, or the microphone is making noise. Apart from the fact that a microphone can make noise if you face a particular microphone direct into the speaker, but one of the other reasons that we get that irritational noise, if you hold the microphone below. The last place your hand should cover is here. Hold the microphone in a sophisticated manner. Don't do these things. You're not a singer, you're not an entertainer. So hold the microphone, make sure you don't block the signals. Number 3, when you are using the microphone, I hope you realize I'm teaching you how to use a microphone because you're going to present today using a microphone. Number 3, when you are using the microphone, make sure it faces the object of sound, the source of sound, which is the mouth. Not up, not eyes, not throat. And I'm going to give you an illustration. The microphone is on. Can you hear it? Let's put it closer to the mouth, but in a different direction. Can you hear it? Do you realize how you're struggling to hear the sound from the microphone? But it is close to the lips. That is the reason as why they are called directional microphones. Because if I just twist and point it to the source, it picks the sound. Actually, it can even be far and it picks the what? The sound, and yet you bring it so close to you and it doesn't what? Pick the sound. So it's what? Directional. It faces the source of the sound. Tip number 4, is it number 4? Your microphone should exchange hands. At a certain point, the way you deliver without a microphone as you're exchanging hands, even when you're speaking with a microphone, make sure at a certain point it is in the left hand, at the other point it is in the right hand. One hand at a certain point should be doing the expressions, and the other time it is the other hand that should be doing the expressions. Tip number 5, avoid as much as you can to face directly or adjacently to the speaker. When a microphone faces the speaker directly, it makes that irritational noise. Let's assume the speaker was here. When you get, this is the speaker. When you get here and this is the speaker, try, if you were moving like this, try to give the speaker your back. Sense? Tip number 6. If you want to have a problem with technicians and they hate you, beat your microphone. Beat their microphone. Hello? They feel like eating you up. You guys don't know how technicians feel when you're beating their microphones. Because the more you beat them, the more you challenge their durability. Anytime you're buying other microphones, they are tools. You're spoiling everything therein. Test your microphone. Don't beat it, we advise either scratch or make simple sounds. Make simple sounds to test whether the microphone is on before you speak. Do you know why you also have to do this when it comes to fear of public speaking? If you are speaking and the microphone is off, of course people are not hearing you. To start with, you can't effectively communicate. But number two, in the audience there will be someone giving you signals that the microphone is off. And you won't be understanding what they are saying. Again, nerves were here, they are now rising like the Ugandan economy. Having said that, last tip, most importantly, listen to yourself. Have you seen speakers who speak and the microphone is off but they don't know, they are not bothered? Have you been in an audience like that? And someone is speaking and the microphone is off but the guy is proceeding like everything is normal. Others, the microphone is on, but it's about here. It is as good as not having a microphone. We are hearing nothing. Sometimes the technicians have to increase the, I've forgotten how it's called, but the picker rate so that they can hear you. Anytime you bring it closer, it makes an irritational noise suddenly. Why? The microphone was low, and so they had to increase its, I've forgotten the word, but to increase its capacity of picking the voice. Make sure you can listen to yourself for three things. One, to know whether the microphone is on or off. You can actually tell when the microphone is on or off. Number two, to tell whether you're being too loud or you're just okay. I'm sure you've also been in an audience when someone is using a microphone and you're almost putting cotton in your ears. And another person is speaking in the microphone, but it's as if they're whispering. You can't hear anything. And without adjusting, a colleague would come, use the same microphone, same settings, and they're loud enough. So make sure you can listen to yourself. Make sense? Any questions before we go to the next presentation? Yes. Before you join our classes, you can blow. After you're in class, be sophisticated. That's why I say, not to start with, you are what? You're spreading disease. You can't blow without saliva. Not blow in our microphones. Are you blowing fire or something? We recommend that you either scratch as you listen. Sometimes it can be as small as that. Don't beat, and you can tell whether the microphone is on or off. The other option we have said is what? Some small sound. Actually, other people have like icebreaker words, not like icebreaker stories. I'm sure you've seen people who come and say, well. It's useless. It's just that they want to know that the microphone is on. Others will say, hello. Why? It's a redundant word, but it helps them not to waste their time of saying good morning and no one responds.
Meanwhile, have you ever watched a video and later you couldn't find it? Yeah, it happens. So save and repost this.